I am Ramveer from Mappers Academy, social science teacher. Today my topic political science, chapter number 1, power sharing. So first of all, what is power sharing? Actually power sharing is the very spirit of democracy. Without power sharing, many different kind of community can't live together in a particular country. It is the distribution of power between different organs, level of the government, between political party, between pressure group or ethnic group or society. So power sharing is very important, is very compulsory in democratic or in every country. In this chapter, we will discuss about two countries, number one Belgium, number two Sri Lanka. In Belgium, the ethnic composition of Belgium was very complex, very complex. 59% people are Dutch, who are in majority, and they lived in Flemish region. There are two religions in this country, Flemish and Wallonia. There are two regions, two states, Flemish or Wallonia. 40% people are French who lived in Wallonia region. They lived in Wallonia region, and 1% German, they lived in both states. So 59% people Dutch are majority group, 40% French and 1% German are the minority group in Belgium. In the capital city of Brussels, actually Brussels is the capital city of Belgium. In the capital city, 80% are French, 20% are Dutch. Actually problem was started from the Brussels, that the minority group of the country who are French are the majority group in Brussels, and majority group Dutch 59% are the minority group in the Brussels. So it was a major issue for the Dutch people. They have exploited to the German and to the French. They did not cooperate to each community. They separately lived in the countries and wanted complete political domination over French and German. It created an intense conflict between two community, and it created a possibility of partitions. But the leader of the Belgium were very intelligent. They accommodate their problem. When this problem will be discussed in next portion. Another country in this chapter, Sri Lanka. Actually, ethnic composition of Sri Lanka, ethnic community, religion. The ethnic composition of Sri Lanka is also very complex. 74% Sinhalese. Sinhalese, they speak Sinhala language. These people are the majority in the country, and 18% Tamils. These are the minority group. Out of 18%, 13% Sri Lanka Tamil, 5% Indian Tamils, 13% people who are Tamil, they are belong to the eastern and northern Sri Lanka. They are called Sri Lankan Tamil. Indian Tamil are those people whose forefather reached to Sri Lanka in colonial period for farming. So these were the category of the community. Last category, 7% Christian. They are Christian. Actually they are both Sinhalese or Tamil also. So 7% Christians. So the ethnic composition of this country is 74% Sinhalese people. They dominate on the Tamils, Christian and Indian Tamils. They exploited to these people in a lot of things, and they discriminate on these people, which create a which create a tenses conflict between two categories. They recognize their status. They recognize Sinhala only official language and disregarded to the Tamil, to Christianity, Hindu or Muslim. Actually, Hindu or Muslim, Tamils who are Tamil in Sri Lanka, these belong to the two religions, Hindu and Muslim also. So these two countries, Belgium and Sri Lanka, have a different ethnic composition, but the struggle started from these two countries, and in Sri Lanka it became a civil war, which was very bad effect on the both community. Thousands of people were died in this struggle. Revolt started by Tamil to recognize their language, to equality, to regional autonomy. So what will happen in these people? Last, majoritarianism in Sri Lanka. We discuss what will be happen after the ethnic composition of the Belgium. Majoritarianism in Sri Lanka. Actually 74% Sinhalas are the majority group in Sri Lanka. So they dominate all the minorities. They disregard to the Tamils and other languages. Actually, in Sri Lanka, in 1956, the government of Sinhala's leaders, some other leader which were very top quality of leader, they passed an act. In this act, Sinhala language became the official language of the Sri Lanka, only Sinhala language, and disregarded to the Tamil language. And they followed only Buddhism. They followed only Buddhism, and they exploited to the Christian and Hindu Muslims. So it was a big issue for the Tamils and Christian people. It created a feeling of alienation. Exploitation was spread over a large scale in the communities. They exploited to the people in economic, social and another political strata. They dominated in universities and jobs, education and services only found by the Sinhalese, and they not give any single job or any single admission to the Tamil or Christian. So it created a revolt by the Tamils. In this topic, only Sri Lankan Tamils hit it low top. Say the group of the Sri Lankan Tamil said that they feel the alienation. They belong to the another planet but lived in the Sri Lanka. So they can't leave Sri Lanka without any political domination. So it create the possibility of struggle between Tamils and Sinhalese, and it turned into a civil war. It was started during the 1956 and the last in 2009. It was solved. There are lot of gap. There is a development and growth of this country ruined between the struggle of two categories. So it creates the possibility of partition of the country, but leader of this country is not good. So they run in a long term that Tamils not the part of Sri Lanka, only Sinhalese are the part of Sri Lanka. So it creates the possibility of intense conflict among these people. They create a political society, their political party they launched, and unions, and formed a large scale area, and they started the movement for the regional autonomy, for their status, for their language, for their rights. And these countries, these two countries involved and shared the political domination, but they have not good criteria. They are not good criteria in economic and growth and development during this time. Sri Lanka is the good country, is the uh, better country from India in the comparison of health and education. It is ahead than India in many states. So, due to the ethnic composition, due to the narrow-minded people, these countries suffer a civil war or revolt. It is complete today. We will discuss next topic in the next videos. Thank you.